Welcome to Golden Aging Health. Most people imagine a heart attack as someone clutching their chest and collapsing. But the frightening truth is not all heart attacks work like that. A silent heart attack creeps in quietly, damaging the heart without obvious pain. Each year, over 170,000 Americans experience one, often discovered only after serious damage. The danger? Its warning signs are so subtle that many mistake them for simple fatigue, stress, or normal aging. In this video, I'll be walking you through the 5 most important warning signs of a silent heart attack, signs that are often dismissed as simple fatigue, aging, or minor discomfort. Yet behind these subtle symptoms, your heart could already be struggling, and every moment counts. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to watch for in yourself or your loved ones, and when it's time to take action before irreversible damage occurs. Now, let's dive right into the first sign, a symptom that may seem unrelated to your heart, but could actually be one of the earliest red flags you should never overlook.
Sign number 1, jaw, neck, or upper back pain. When people think of a heart attack, chest pain is usually the first image that comes to mind. But one of the most overlooked warning signs doesn't start in the chest at all. Instead, it shows up in the jaw, neck, shoulders, or upper back, areas most people would never connect to heart trouble. This can be an early and dangerous indicator of a silent heart attack. The reason is that when blood flow to the heart muscle is blocked, the heart has to contract harder to keep pumping. This strain can send pain signals radiating through surrounding nerves, creating what doctors call referred pain. Instead of feeling it in the chest, many people describe it as a dull ache, stiffness, or throbbing discomfort in the jaw or neck. Some even mistake it for dental problems or tension in the shoulders. The danger lies in how easily this pain can be dismissed. Older adults often blame it on arthritis, cervical spine issues, or simple muscle strain. After all, aches and stiffness are common with age. But if the discomfort is unusual, recurrent, or appears without any clear cause, it should never be ignored, especially if it comes with other symptoms like shortness of breath, dizziness, or nausea. Paying attention to this subtle pain could make all the difference. What feels like a minor annoyance might actually be the heart's quiet cry for help. Getting it checked promptly could prevent long-term damage and even save your life. And pain isn't the only hidden clue. Sometimes your body whispers its warning in an even quieter way, through a constant, unexplained exhaustion that wears you down day after day.
Sign 2. Excessive fatigue. The morning looks ordinary. You slept well, planned a light tidy-up, then a quick market run. Yet after a few simple tasks, you feel spent. Your breathing shortens, and even a short staircase slows you down. You sip water and rest, but the energy does not return. That lingering, out-of-proportion exhaustion can be the heart's quiet call for help, especially if it feels new, unusual for you, and keeps showing up day after day. When coronary arteries narrow or clog, the heart receives less oxygen and must work harder to maintain blood flow. The body burns through energy faster, muscles tire quickly, focus fades, and routine chores begin to feel uphill, even at low effort. Many people chalk this up to age, stress, or poor sleep, but persistent, unexplained fatigue can be an early sign that the heart is struggling. Evidence backs this. A study in the journal Circulation found that about 70% of women reported unusual fatigue in the weeks before a heart attack, while many did not have classic chest pain. The AHA-ACC chest pain guideline also notes that fatigue and shortness of breath can be anginal equivalents and deserve urgent evaluation, particularly in older adults and people with diabetes or high blood pressure. Be alert if the fatigue is new, lasts days to weeks, does not fit your usual activity level, or fails to improve with rest. Take it seriously if it comes with shortness of breath, cold sweats, lightheadedness, nausea, or a vague heaviness in the center of the chest. In these cases, seek prompt cardiac assessment. If symptoms escalate or are severe, call emergency services rather than driving yourself. Have you ever felt a tiredness that did not match your day and thought, "This is not me"? Share your moment below so others can learn from it. Do not click away. The next sign is easy to dismiss as indigestion.
Sign number 3, chest pressure, tightness or squeezing in the center of the chest. One evening after dinner, Mr. David Turner, 67, took his usual walk around the block. A few minutes in, he felt a heavy weight settle in the center of his chest. His breathing shortened, a light sweat broke out, and he paused, assuming it was just indigestion. The feeling eased when he sat down, so he let it pass. The next morning, while pushing his cart at the market, the same pressure returned, this time with nausea and a hint of dizziness. His wife called emergency services. At the hospital, his ECG and cardiac enzymes showed acute myocardial ischemia. Early treatment made all the difference. This is a classic story of a symptom that looks harmless but signals real danger. Chest pressure from heart trouble often feels like tightness, squeezing, or a vice-like grip in the middle of the chest. It can last several minutes, fade, and then return. The discomfort may radiate to the jaw, neck, back, or down one arm. Many people describe it as a weight on the chest rather than a sharp, stabbing pain. It is one of the hallmark signs of a heart attack. Why is it missed so often? Because it is easily confused with acid reflux or stress. A few clues can help. Heart-related pressure commonly appears with exertion or strong emotion and eases with rest, while reflux often causes a burning sensation after meals, worsens when bending over or lying down, and may bring a sour taste in the mouth. If your discomfort is mainly heaviness or squeezing, especially when walking, climbing stairs, going out into cold air, or feeling tense, think heart first, not stomach. What to do? Treat new or unusual chest pressure as urgent. If it lasts more than 5 to 10 minutes, does not clearly improve with rest, or is accompanied by shortness of breath, cold sweats, faintness, nausea, or pain spreading to the jaw or arm, call emergency services immediately rather than driving yourself. Current cardiology guidance emphasizes that any chest pain or an anginal equivalent deserves prompt evaluation. The story does not end with heaviness in the chest. It continues with how easily you can breathe. Sign number 4, shortness of breath. Shortness of breath in the context of the story is not just a quick right after activity. It is the feeling of being out of breath, gasping even when you only walk a few steps, climb half a flight of stairs, or sit still. The important point is that the breathing is not commensurate with normal activity, repeated many times, and different from your own familiar breathing. In terms of mechanism, when the blood vessels are narrowed or blocked, pumping blood closer, the amount of oxygen to the muscles and not reduced. The reflex mechanism is by increasing the breathing rate, but usually breathing quickly and shallowly, so the feeling of lack of air remains. If the condition persists, it can create a shift. You will have difficulty breathing when lying flat, have to put on more pillows, or enlightenment between breaths. There are a few dots of meaning from that time.
Breathing often appears or worsens when walking lightly or with strong emotions and decreases when resting. Symptoms may be accompanied by signs of heavy mid-air supply, bad breath, excitement, nausea, or pain radiating to the head, neck, waist, or left arm. On the contrary, lung disease is often accompanied, unclear. Gastric reflux often causes a reflex after meals, increases when steaming or slow, and sometimes has a sour taste in the mouth. You can check automatically in 60 seconds. Sit still, count the beats at rest, max adult number at 12 to 20 times per minute. Try to say a long sentence as usual. If you have to pause to catch your breath even when not running, that is unexpected. Record your personal spirit, such as the number of stairs or walking time before steaming. If this increase does not change over the day, despite daily activities, consider it a warning signal. Go to the doctor when difficulty ends, newly appearing, gradually increasing, or not improving with quiet. If accompanied by heaviness, bad breath, delirium, nausea, or radiating pain, call 115 emergency and do not drive yourself. Have you ever experienced the above unlike yourself breath? Please share the time you received the surprise and what you did next. Your story may help others get checked out sooner and more safely. You've heard the alarm from your chest. Now look at your ankles and belly. The next sign is usually there.
Sign number 5, swelling in the legs, ankles, or abdomen, edema. At day's end, you take off your socks and notice the elastic marks pressed deeper than usual. Your shoes feel tight across the top of the foot, your ankles look thicker, and each step feels heavier. In the morning, your belt fits one notch, but by late afternoon, you loosen it. Your belly feels a little fuller, and you get full after just a few bites. These small, quiet changes aren't always from walking too much or hot weather. They can be your body whispering that fluid is building up. When the heart pumps weakly, blood returns more slowly through the leg veins and fluid seeps into the tissues of the feet, ankles, and lower legs. At the same time, the kidneys misread the situation as low blood flow and start retaining salt and water, making the swelling more noticeable. Because of gravity, swelling often looks worse in the late afternoon or evening and may ease a bit by morning. In some people, fluid can also collect in the abdomen, causing a sense of fullness and early satiety. In a cardiac context, edema isn't a trivial detail. It's a visible clue that the heart is working harder than it should. You can check at home in simple ways. Press a finger over the shin bone for 5 to 10 seconds. If a dent remains and fills back slowly, that's pitting edema. Look for deeper sock lines, strap marks, or tight laces. Weigh yourself each morning after using the bathroom. A gain of 1 to 2 kilograms, 2 to 4 pounds over a few days, without diet changes suggests fluid retention. Cardiac edema is often symmetric in both legs. If only one leg swells and it's painful, warm, or red, seek care promptly to rule out deep vein thrombosis. When to act? If swelling appears quickly or worsens day by day, and especially if it's paired with shortness of breath when lying flat, marked fatigue, chest heaviness, or cold sweats, schedule a medical evaluation soon. If there is severe chest pain, pronounced breathlessness, faintness, or pain spreading to the jaw, neck, or left arm, call emergency services and do not drive yourself. Day to day, you can elevate your legs when resting, take gentle movement breaks, reduce salt, and track your morning weight and ankle circumference. Most important, listen to your own body. Those faint marks on your skin today may be a gentle reminder to check your heart early so you and the people you love stay safe.
A silent heart attack rarely announces itself. It whispers. Learning to recognize the quiet warnings, jaw, neck or upper back pain, unusual fatigue, chest tightness or squeezing, shortness of breath, and swelling in the legs, ankles, or abdomen can change the ending of the story. If any of these symptoms are new, persistent, or keep returning, speak with your doctor promptly. If you experience severe or ongoing chest pressure for over 5 to 10 minutes, marked breathlessness, cold sweats, faintness, or pain spreading to the jaw, neck, back, or left arm, call emergency services and do not drive yourself. Protect your heart with steady, sustainable habits. Eat well, stay active, quit smoking, take prescribed medications, and keep blood pressure, glucose, and cholesterol under control. Prioritize good sleep, manage stress, and schedule regular checkups because small adjustments today can prevent a crisis tomorrow. If this helped, please like, share, and subscribe to Golden Aging Health and tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Tell us in the comments which sign surprised you most or what change you will make starting today. Thank you for watching and take good care of your heart.